Hello, everyone. I'm Alina, back your host on Voice of Australians. And we are again back with IKIGAI with Alina. I have got so much positive feedback from so many of your viewers. So I would request everyone to like our channel, Voice of Australians, on YouTube, on Facebook, so that you will never miss an update. Again, today I have brought up a topic which is quite closer to my heart, which is Ikigai with Alina. That's the purpose of our show, to find the reason of our being. How can we keep ourselves motivated? And the guest that I am bringing today is a live example of personal development, at least for me. So many people ask me that I have so many role models, I have so many ideals that I take inspiration from. The reason I have always so many inspiration or role models, because I think I'm the reflection of those people I follow or set myself as a role model. I think one person cannot be enough. I like to adopt so many different things from different lives of different people. So today Surjeet Singh is joining us. He's an entrepreneur. He works in quality assurance. He's a father and really good reader. That's why I'm so much inspired by him. We are taking a short break and then we will invite our guest. Thank you. We'll come after a short break. We are back. So I'll welcome Surjeet Singh in our show, who will teach us how to have a journey of personal development. Surjeet.
Hi everyone. Hi Alina, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Can you hear me clearly?
Um, yes, I think, yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay. Good. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All good. How are
So,
you doing?
Surjeet, good. Just finished work and now having a show on personal development. I'm so much inspired by you and your development journey. So, thought to invite you on the show.
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for having me here. I'm also inspired by your journey because we are on social media for quite a long time. I've seen your growth and what kind of person you are and what you have achieved through your timeline. So I really appreciate for having me here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Surjeet. So, Surjeet, the name of the show is Ikigai with Alina. Ikigai is just Japanese word, if you know,
Yeah.
is means the reason of your being, how you keep yourself motivated, what is the aim of your life. So, my aim of my life is personal growth and development. That's my Ikigai, and today that's why we are hosting a show. So, how about you? What's your Ikigai of your life?
And that's very good question. So, like every person have different what they want to be, what they want to achieve, but sometimes they don't know, and they're just going through the life. So I was one of that person until 5.5 years ago. I met some people. They were like doing something crazy stuff, and that's law of association. I read somewhere they say 90% of people in life, like they who they will be and they want to become, it already decided before their 10 years of age. Why? Because whatever their upbringings are and whatever they learn from their parents, it's already in their mind. So you can't change after that. It's very hard. So most of the people are not aware of that. I was same kind of person. So I was just going through the life until I found those people. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, how did you started your personal development journey, and how a person, because it's hard for a person who is doesn't even know what personal development is and what is important, because so many people that I know, if they are having a house, they are having a car, they are having a good stable salary or a business, they feel like they don't need personal development. But you and me know that personal development is a journey that can never stop. So why to start and how to start personal development?
Yeah, that's a very great asking. So let me explain with a simple example. We are human, and human species in the whole universe, they are the most brilliant one, and they can do whatever they want to, and they can achieve whatever they want to. But in spite of all those qualities and everything we have, compared to a tree, when we plant a seed, it never stopped growing, and it become a tree. It keep growing its branches. Even if you cut it down, trim it every season, but it keep growing, keep growing, keep growing until it died. Yeah, so it never stopped growing. But on the other hand, we are humans. What we do, we found a good job, we settle down, we got a couple of kids at home and thinking, oh, we achieve everything. No, you haven't. You haven't, because you now stuck in your comfort zone. Because when you're stuck in comfort zone, you're doing every day same things. You think life is easy, but whenever the easy word come in your life, you are stuck because you don't know, because you're doing every day same stuff. And that's not a person fault, because we are built in this way, and it's come from thousands and hundred thousands of years. Because when in the starting, when the human beings they were living in the caves, they learned the fear of the new things, and it's in our DNA, it's in our brain. So a normal person, they are not even aware of, because it's our in unconscious mind that's stopping us to do new things, and we try to do everything same as usual, so we don't be scared in life. So there's the problem. So personal development is very important. Like I gave you an example of tree, because you will never achieve your potential if you stopped growing. The tree never stopped growing. That's why it's keep giving you fruits and keep you the branches and flowers and everything, whatever the tree is. So how do you know? You are not just married to a job or just couple of projects. So until you find your purpose of life, so that's the main thing. What you want to achieve, what you want to give to the community. Most of the people just think very small. So I learned from someone, a very, very knowledgeable person. They say you have to think so big, so huge. Even you get scared sometimes. It is not going to get possible. But it's not about achieving everything. In that process, what kind of person you will become, that is the most important part. The personal development is the key. Because if you see any successful person on the planet, you can talk to the person like success wise, money wise, or fame wise, or anything. Yeah, or wisdom wise. It's a different criteria. We're talking success here, but I'm saying, if you see, they never stopped growing. They keep growing, they keep growing. They never say we settle, we are happy here. Because if you think settling is happy, you stopped growing, and when a tree stopped growing, it start dying. So personally, I say never stopped growing. Keep going, keep going. And
Exactly.
answer to that, like how we can um, start our personal development journey. So first thing is, you need to ask your same question to yourself. Am I happy? Have I achieved my potential? No, God send you here. If you are a believer, or even if you're not believer, so whatever you believe in nature, it's a God, or whatever you give it a name, they send you here for a purpose, and you are the only person on this planet with that DNA and that potential that can be you. Same thing, like there can be no other Alina in this world. You are the only one, and you can only do those things what you can do. There is no number two. So why you gonna stop growing and can't achieve your potential? Because only you know where you can go. So that's why we shouldn't stop. So when you looking for personal development, books are the best part, because someone given their life to write a book, and you can just pay a couple of bucks and maybe a couple of hours, and you learn all the lessons from their life. Because I learned from someone else. They said, like, it's good to learn from your own mistakes, but it's wise to learn from other people's mistakes. Because if you start to learn from your mistakes, your life will be very short. But if you
Mm.
learn from other people's mistake, your life can be very long and it will become
Yes.
very simple and easy. So same thing, if I try to learn from my mistake, that's a good decision. But I have to keep doing the mistakes. Instead, I can learn from other people who already done that, and I bypass this, and I can go through the highway in the life. So that's why personal development is very important. If you want to be wealthy, or you want to be successful, or you want to achieve your goals in life, whatever the goals are, so personal development is the key, because you don't have all the answers. Most of the time we do assumption in our head and we think that's the problem. That's the very big problem. I was the same kind of person. Like I always thinking in my head, okay, if this happened, that happened, this happened, and nothing happened because I haven't moved from my seat.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
wise man said, if you won't like go further or you start walking, you won't stumble anywhere because you have to move. So you have to move where you are sitting or standing, so you can stumble over something and then you find a better way. So that's why personal development is the key in the life, and it is very important for everyone. Either we're gonna stuck in our hole and we never see. It's like a frog in a well, and they saying this is the whole world. This is not the whole world. Universe is so big. Planet is so big. Yeah, I think that gives the answer.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And today only I heard a podcast in the morning that you have to get comfortable, get comfortable in uncomfortableness. So,
Yes.
like you have to find comfort where you are uncomfortable, because many people just live in their comfort zone and they don't face the uncomfortableness, or they don't face the hardship on purpose because they are so much afraid of failure. But that should not be your comfort zone. Your comfort zone should be where you get hardship so that you can overcome and get that high, that you have overcome something and achieve success. Now, the big point that I always struggle to answer, because so many people ask, okay, Alina, how to get out of my comfort zone? And I have been in my comfort zone ages back, maybe 15 years back in my comfort zone. And I know sometimes it's so much comfortable to lay on bed on Saturday, Sunday, enjoy the weekend, and not do anything, just do 9 to 5 jobs. So how to take that step to get out of comfort zone? uh, what do you think?
Okay, that's a very good question. And I think most of the people think that way. I was the one person who was thinking how, because I was not even aware of what the comfort zone before. But when I find this, comfort zone is kind of a killing zone where we're dying very slowly, slowly, but we don't know. Comfort zone is where you don't feel the pain because you are so habitual of same things. You don't feel like it's painful. Same thing like let's give an example money wise. There is a poor person. He doesn't have so much money, but he start living in his comfort zone because he think I can survive with little, and then he start cutting his expenses and do nothing, and because he's in comfort zone, instead of cutting his expenses, start thinking how he can raise his income and do something, then he can spend more and he live a good lifestyle. So that's a kind of comfort zone where you are aware of what's going with you, but your mind make you help satisfy. Oh no 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 no, it's okay, everything is fine, everything is cool, you don't need to do anything else. Very first thing you can do is like change your routine, because we are so habitual doing everything. Like in the morning you wake up, you have a favorite cup where you drink your coffee or tea. Change that cup for a day, and maybe instead of drinking cappuccino, try maybe latte or drink milk or something else. You need to change your routine. Why? Because you need to shake up your brain, because it's so habitual for doing same thing. Very first time it is not going to accept the change because it's in its comfort zone. Maybe you don't like the taste, but that's the thing, how you get out of your comfort zone, because you have to do things differently. Maybe try to eat with your left hand instead of right hand, because you're so habitual, because it's gonna give pain to your brain. Oh my god, I can't eat with my lefty, I'm righty. So you see, because then your brain start working. If you're right hand person, your only left hand side brain is working. So but if you do something different and another side part working, it's give you something else. Same thing if you're taking the same route to your office or you're going to shopping, maybe this time to take different route, different street, different road, so you find other people, you find another simulation to your brain. And that's how you start making changes. If you're watching too much TV, maybe start to maybe read a book. Or if you watch so many episode of something that give you stress, maybe this time you need to watch something like which make you laugh.
Hmm.
So you need to do changes upside down. It is going to be in the starting it is going to make you uncomfortable, and that's the main trick. Because uncomfortable, as you said, that is your comfort zone. It should be. It shouldn't be where you do nothing. Because
Hmm.
it's a very small journey. As you start doing those things within a week, that's become your comfort zone. Now you have to do something else to keep your brain working. That's why I've seen so many OG people, senior people I know, they always keep playing puzzle games. I've seen them on even newspaper, or even they buy books where there are problems, they problem solving. It keeps their brain working, and that's how you
Exactly.
get out of comfort zone and find a mentor. Like if you want to be successful or you want to do anything in your life, find a person who is doing that thing and try to
Hmm.
get close to them. And
Yes.
personally I say successful person, they are very easy to approach. They will
Yes.
never keep you away. If you are a real person, you are not phony or you just mucking around. They
Hmm.
love to help people because they need company too. Because so there are so less people in that category. They are about
Hmm.
3% in out of 100% population. So when
Hmm.
someone try to reach there, they just try to see the person is real or not. If you are real,
Exactly.
they love to help you out because they need same kind of person they are. So
Exactly.
you just copy paste, just whatever they're doing it, and you see now you're in different comfort zone. Now you're following a successful person, whatever results they are getting, now you're gonna get those ones.
Exactly. Yes, you are 100% right. Like recently, I have cold water phobia because when I was
Mhm.
a child, I drowned 2 or 3 times in water, and that's why developed cold water phobia. But I recently started taking cold water shower. Although it was like even I when I started for 10 seconds, I could not breathe because my brain got a shock from cold water,
Mhm.
and I was not able to breathe. But then now I am taking 12 seconds. The goal is to reach 30 seconds, which is quite easy for other people,
Mhm.
but for me it's so much difficult. But I want to get there because it's my it's not it's I'm in my comfort zone with hot shower. I have ran so many half marathons. When I started running, I could not
Mhm.
even run for 50 meters or 100 meters. I was out of breath because I have mild degree of anemia, so I need oxygen. But then one day I was running half marathon. Now I would be running soon marathon. So yes, it's so much. And you just and when I started running, I was working 12 hours a day, 80 hours a week. And
Mhm.
I thought like that's the best I could do. I can't do anything more. But then when I started running, I'm like, oh, I can do this as well. So just time is just a very subjective part. It's not an objective. As much as you push yourself, you can push. And so many people say that, Alina, like, are you happy to help others? I'm like, yes, of course, because we, Surjeet, you and me, we have reached our levels because so many people have helped us, so many people have inspired us. So it's really impossible that we won't be helping others. Now, what's success in your terms? What How you define success?
Uh, Success can be a different meaning to different people. In generally, we say like success is accomplishment of a goal, but that is very generalized. Very we make it very simple terms. But sometimes you don't achieve the goals. So are you not successful? So it's person to person how you say what is success is. Success is something you have to define yourself. It's in your opinion what you think success is, and no one can do it for you.
And
Success
is it?
could mean,
Oh, sorry.
pardon?
No, no,
Success
no.
could
Go
mean,
ahead. Sorry.
giving back to community. Success could be like reaching out somewhere, maybe a post you want to achieve in your office, or maybe a money wise goal, how much money you can achieve. But the most important thing is success is the kind of person you becoming in the journey. That is success. If you want to become a tennis champion and you don't become, so it's not like you are a failure. Nah, the person you become, because still there more than 90% people, they don't know how to play with racket, including myself. I don't know how to play tennis. I played badminton when I was a kid, but I don't know play tennis. But if you following someone and you want to be successful, you already is success. You out of other people's league. So success depends on the person how they think, but it's all about the journey, how you reaching next milestone and what kind of person you become, because you are becoming better every day. That's my opinion, by the way, because everybody can have their opinion about success. Yeah.
I really like the idea of it's not the destination, but it's the person that you are becoming. Because successful people are completely different. The way they behave, the way they understand each other, their habits, everything is so much different. So I really like this idea. Now, what do you think? In your opinion, is it luck or work?
Okay, there can be people divided, but in today's term, if you say if you are hardworking, you can create your own luck. Only luck won't give you the success. That personally, I would say my story also involve a lot of hard work. I'm not there where I want to be, but I'm on the way. But if I did not have done all the hard work, it was nothing possible, not even in my dream. So hard work will give you a way, and you need to be lucky, and you become lucky when you're working so hard. Because some people, when they call someone is lucky, there is maybe 10 or 20 years of hard work behind it. We say like Elon Musk is the richest guy in the world now, and he's lucky. Yeah. So we say lucky because we don't know his story, what he has done, what kind of sacrifices he has done. So we
Exactly.
always call lucky a person who have already done hard work. So hard work is the key to success. And then you
Mhm.
need to start using brain, because then comes smart work. And when you put hard work and smart work and leverage other people, you are in a different planet then. Then you can achieve
Yes.
all the goals, all the success. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you
I
become
have,
lucky.
yes. I read an interesting quote. It is about success is where opportunity meet hard work meets opportunity. So what everyone, like, imagine if you are given three opportunities. I'm given three opportunities by karma, by Allah, by God, whatever we think. And I
Hmm.
have, for those three opportunities, I have been working like 10 years, so I'm already prepared. So once the opportunity come, I would capitalize just like that. And imagine, just for example, if you have not prepared yourself and the three opportunity comes, you are not prepared, so you may lose the opportunity, because you won't be the having the same, or the opportunity which requires the same level of hard work or expectation, you won't be fulfilling it. So our both luck, technically speaking, would be same, but I capitalized my luck. So it's like not waiting for luck, it's preparing for yourself, so that one luck strike, because you don't know what next second is bringing for you. So you have to be mentally, physically, everything prepared for it.
100%. If you're not asking, and you will never receive the answer. So you have to
Exactly.
ask to get the answer. And that cost me nearly $12,000 to get this quote from one of the mentor. And like, if you don't ask the question, you will never get the answer. You have to ask questions. So same thing, just taking it further, what you said, like we have to do this, because we have to think that way. Oh, what we can do, what we can achieve. If you are not ready for the opportunity keep knocking, you think, oh, maybe someone else, maybe just spam call or something. You need to always an open mind. And how it works, I want to go back to where we started again. because 90% people, their mind was built up till the 10 years of age, whatever the parents teach them and what they have learned, what kind of environment their upbringing was. Like a lot of people, have you heard this? Like money doesn't grow on tree. Yeah, our parents used to say that, and that sets in your mind. That's a kind of a poverty thinking. Money doesn't grow on tree. Yes, money grow on tree if you plant a tree which grow money. Just
Yes,
use your brain. If you buy 10
exactly.
properties and give it to rental, and now this is a tree of rental property that giving you money, you have to use your brain to plant that tree. And you can do so many smart work where you are not involving, and then you plant a tree. Like Elon Musk, again, we're going at Jeff Bezos. They are not working from home. They're not doing anything. But they started from somewhere. They used and they planted that huge tree that is giving them money. So it's
Exactly.
about the thinking. So what goes in the mind that build our future. But there is a good thing before nobody knows before. We can change it. We can change it. But it take a long time and it take commitment. One of my mentor, I was talking about $12,000 course when I was a student. By the way, I attended his seminars and his book, Millionaire Mindset, and that I read, and then I found these things. So a lot of affirmation, a lot of hard work, and he teaches you how you can build everything. So my journey started of personal development from there. So I'm very grateful for T. Harwaker, and that's how. So that's why I'm saying the books are the keys to your answer, because someone has already given answer all your question going in your mind,
Hmm.
and you
Yes.
just need to find the books, ask it. And if you can't find the answer, go on Google and maybe go on social media. There are so many people love to help you out, but you need to ask the question. Don't give answer by yourself. If you're going to give answer by yourself, you're going to fail the exam. That's why teachers are there. That's why peers are there. That's why senior students are
Hmm.
there. When you are in uni or you are in class, you don't know the answer. Teacher give you questions. So either you ask the teacher, or either you ask your peers or your seniors, because they already gone through that phase. And then there is a good chance you're gonna get a good answer and gonna good grade. So same thing in life. Don't find all answer by yourself. Either you're gonna make mistake. But keep looking for it, but find the right people who is ready to help you. And I'm just saying, this is a great world outside. There's so many people love to help you, but you need to ask. You need to ask. They love to help. That's my
Exactly.
personal experiences. Yeah.
Yes. And considering saying about books, we both have read a book, Who Moved My Cheese, where it's just
Oh
so much.
yes.
I love that book, and I
Yes.
know you love that book as well.
Yes.
It's one of the good, really good books that I have read. It's how you should keep, because life is never gonna be fair. Some people think life is fair, or they complain that life is not fair. For everyone is life is unfair. It is never supposed to be fair. So when people are enjoying life, when it is fair, they are like, oh, I'm having the best out of life. And then they get so much comfortable in their comfort zone. They don't know how to face challenges. Then they forget that life is unfair. And when the life that it means to be becomes unfair, sometimes they lose the job, sometimes something happened in their relationship, or they face obstacles, they start complaining, or they start victimizing themselves that life did this to me, so I was happy but this thing happened, so that's why I became this. So they just start finding cause and error. Whereas if you have an idea of being uncomfortable and finding your comfort in being uncomfortable, you're always prepared. So you don't have to, if you fired from a job, you don't have to think or you don't have to regret, because you are so much, you have prepared yourself so much for other stuff in life. So it would be, oh, it would be just like a wave. Oh, it happened. Okay, what's next? So you will see it as a challenge. Now, then I'll ask you the last question about spirituality. How spirituality is important, and why spirituality is important for being successful?
That's a really wonderful question. I think that's close to my heart too, because I'm on my spiritual journey on the side too. And recently I started. I always been a positive person, never thought negative things. And whatever you were sharing before this asked question, I was dreaming about my story exactly the same way. Things happen, like you were saying. I was fired from my first job, kind of transferred to another place, and I was thinking what this happened, but I never thought negative. And what happened? Next job I got was the double the pay rate. I got double one. After that, it was maybe 5 times higher. So things happen for a reason, but you have to be positive and think what's the good gonna come out of this. And one day you're gonna be a wonderful place. And here I am in Australia now. And I was talking about the India maybe 20 years ago. So things happen for a reason, but you need to have a positive mindset. It's called positive mental attitude. If you have PMA, nobody can shake your belief up. And about the spiritualism is it's believing in something higher self. I'm not getting into religion. You can relate to religion or spiritualism, nature, or whatever you want to say. There is something bigger than us. Like either this world, this whole universe can't be set on some rules. Who created those rules? If you believe in something bigger than you and you just follow the rules, there are so many books written of these. I personally follow Napoleon Hill. He is kind of my mentor, and I got his lot of books on my backside. I love his, and one of the book is called Laws of Success. Maybe you can see it one second. Here we go. Laws of Success. It's so huge. So I haven't read it, but I listen it in Audible. So, but it was so damn good. So spiritualism is believing in the rules. It's believing in the higher self and becoming a better person. So because when you are going through a phase, you know someone is looking after you. And if you are the right person, you have the good beliefs, and you're not harming other person, you don't have any negative thoughts, you will nothing wrong come or gonna come to you. So something even bad happen in a day you going through, like you were saying the example, you thinking instead of like cars and what reason was there, I say just pause and think what better coming on the way. So when you think that way, why? Because you inside your spirit is positive. And if you have a strong spirit inside, and that is not going to let you go off the track, because sometimes other people they going through something and they just want to give you the same treatment they're going through. So it's not their fault, they just getting their head lighter. Yeah. So but we don't need to take it, we don't need to take it, we need to become better person. I had recently same experience with someone, and I was thinking why I was angry for a couple of seconds, then saying I'm better than this. And then I thought when I came back home, oh no, this person need a prayer. I was talking with my wife. I'm saying, no, no, no. Maybe they are going through something. Instead of saying bad things to them, we need to pray. God bless her, so she can become better and she won't treat other person like this. So she need help. Actually, they don't need cursing, they don't need blaming. Actually, they need help. They're screaming help, but nobody's listening to them. So if you are a spiritual person, you're gonna find a solution in every situation. And best thing is you're gonna get peace of mind. While all the world in chaos, you listening, oh my god, this happening, this happening. A lot of people tell me, oh my god, Corona is coming back, this thing is coming back. Oh, where? No, you don't need the news. But that's why it's not coming to me. I don't follow the news. So I tell them, why to follow the news when you get all the negatives? I follow only things which I like to. I check only the positive things. But if one of my mentors said, if it is very important news, you don't need to read newspaper or follow the news channels. It is going to come to you anyway. You don't need to follow it, because if you're going to follow the news, it is going to consume your time and you won't have time for your things. And most of the time you're going to be grumpy because you're watching negative stuff. So
Exactly.
instead of that one, follow spiritualism. I just say, like, believe in something. If you're a religious person, believe in Allah or believe in someone, and just try to explore their life, what their beliefs were, what they were preaching, and just try to be that kind of person. Imagine Allah become your best friend. Just imagine why he's going to become your best friend when you become like him. And okay, so what was his qualities now? So because like attracts likes, like if a person, a bird gonna be friend with a bird, they're not gonna be friend with a like animal who is walking. Yeah. So you need to become same kind of person. And if you're thinking in that way, what qualities he has, he was never angry, or he was always smiling, he was always helping other people, he was very honest, never lie, never cheated. You see, so you need to become that kind of person so God can become your friend. And see, now you admiring their qualities in yourself and you becoming a better person, and other people see, oh, what happened to Alina? See, her character is totally changed, and she's a different person. Yes, she is, because she's following a superior person. She become more spiritual now. So it's all start from the inside. Like they say, the biggest journey you're gonna take is from inward one. So whatever you going through inside, it is gonna reflect outside. If you are not a happy person inside, you always gonna be grumpy, and other people gonna see it. So spiritualism, I say, is very important personally for me, and I've seen a lot of people. They always believe in something bigger that looks after them. So yeah, I think it is.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I would like to thank you so much for joining us today. I have to share this thought because all of this that you reminded me of a thing that I recently read, that the best revenge is massive success. So rather than, if a person has done bad to you, rather than stooping down to their level, losing your level and coming down to their path and taking revenge, you should try to lift your wave a bit higher, so that next year you will laugh that you were at that level and that person may be staying at that level. Or you should feel sorry, because not everyone has enlightenment that you have. So if you have enlightenment, you know what is good, what is bad. You know that that person has done bad to you, so you are enlightened enough. Maybe that person is not enlightened enough to know that they are doing bad to you. So just feel sorry for them and ask for prayer from God, that have give them the same enlightenment that you have in your life, and just try lifting your level by not even responding, because anything negative doesn't need your attention. Not even a word, not even a swear word, not even a second of your life, because a second can cost sometimes us millions. So yeah, it's our time, so why to lose it on negative stuff? Thank you, Surjeet.
100%.
Thanks for joining. And it was awakening for me as well while communicating with you.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure to be having here. Yeah, thank you, Lina.
Thank
You
you.
have a good
Take
night.
care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name's Bronwyn Halfpenny. I'm a state elected representative for the seat of Thomastown. I represent people that live in Lalor, Thomastown, Epping, Wollert and Reservoir. I've asked our local doctors to tell us what they think about the COVID disease and the vaccine. Every doctor has jumped at the chance without hesitation. They've volunteered their time because they care about you and me and our neighbourhood. Many of our doctors grew up here or have chosen to live here, and their parents are also here. They want all of us to be safe. They are the experts. Please listen to them. I have been vaccinated to protect myself, my community, those I love. I hope you do too.
We're all a bit tired of living like this, and we all would like to return to normal. However, to return to normality and to safety, we all got to try and contribute by getting vaccinated.
COVID vaccines protect us from a very serious illness which can result in death and very long-term side effects.
The vaccine has been studied in various countries and it's deemed to be safe and effective.
There's a lot of misinformation on the internet, but the best way is to talk to your GP or healthcare professional to talk about the vaccine.
Think about it. Please get vaccinated. Let's protect our community and let's get out of this pandemic all safely.
पोर्ट्रेट तो आपने बहुत से देखे होंगे, लेकिन कायदे आजम का ये पोर्ट्रेट पहली बार किसी ने बनाया है। जी हाँ, ये है कराची की अफशीन अंजुम, जिन्होंने मकरामे से बड़ी ही खूबसूरती के साथ कायदे आजम का पोर्ट्रेट बनाकर सबको हैरान और चैलेंज भी कर दिया। इस मेहनत के पीछे अफशीन अंजुम का पूरा 1 महीना लगा, जिसमें तकरीबन 1,25,000 इंचेस कॉटन की रस्सी का इस्तेमाल हुआ। इस पोर्ट्रेट की लंबाई तकरीबन 65 से जायद और चौड़ाई 52 इंच है। मकरामे से बने इस पोर्ट्रेट में तकरीबन 51,240 ग्राएं लगाई गईं। अफशीन अंजुम ने अपने हाथों से तैयार करदे इन शाहकारों को ड्राइंग रूम, बेडरूम में लगाकर दीवारों को दीदा सेब बनाया हुआ है। अफशीन अंजुम ने खवातीन को बता दिया, अगर मेहनत, लगन और जुस्तजू हो तो कुछ भी नामुमकिन नहीं।
Meet Dr. Hira. She has just moved from a big city to a regional town for work with her family. They have got a problem. They don't have any halal certified butcher or access to a wide range of international groceries in her regional town. Thankfully, they don't have to compromise on anything because Hira just found apnidukan.com.au, the best way to get 100% halal meat and international groceries delivered to your doorstep. With Apni Dukan, Hira picks out the halal meat and groceries that she needs using her smartphone. And Team Apni Dukan receives the order and start picking the items and pack them in insulated packaging with ice packs. Once the order is dispatched via refrigerated courier company, Hira received a text message letting her know that her order is on its way. Once delivered to the doorstep, Hira receives another message letting her know that her order is now delivered. This is incredible. Who would have thought that we can get halal meat and international